Hey guys, we're finally back with Cinders. I was missing this game. You mean you won't tell her if I go?
Why would I do that? I want no part in Gloria's delusions of power, and I don't care what you do.
Maybe sneaking out is a good idea, then. I'll think about it. I'm hungry though. I need to eat first.
Do as you please. I told you already, I really don't care if or when you go.
Geez, Sophia.
I have 2 days of freedom for myself. I'm going to spend them how I like, alone.
That's fine by me. It's like I love that part where it does the little music thing. I just wanted to do it with it. Alright. Back in Cinder's hood. Let's see here. Breakfast was lovely. Everything is so much more relaxing and peaceful when Carmosa's away. It sure would be nice if every day could be like this. I guess that's just a silly dream, though. I wonder what I should do today. It would definitely be the perfect day to go into town. I could walk with that woman, Madame Guide, or go see Tobias. Oh yeah, Madame Guide! Completely forgot about her. I think she's the, she's like a witch doctor, fairy godmother type. I'm especially curious to know about what was going on the night when I saw him. Tobias has some explaining to do, and this time he won't get away. Well, there's no sense in waiting around. I should get going. I wonder if I should tell Gloria that I'm leaving. She'd be angry if she found out later. No, screw Gloria. We don't need to even go there. Let's just go. Gloria will just complain. Well, if she's angry, that's her own problem. Exactly. Besides, if I told her, she'd probably forbid me to leave anyway. Then we'd have to sneak out in the first, anyways, so let's just sneak out to begin with. I should probably skip out on the joy of speaking with her. Alright, good. Oh, jeez. Sophia, what's up?
Sneaking out, I see. I knew you would.
Oh, God. She's gonna, tell on us, probably. Gloria will be angry with me either way. What difference does it make?
Oh, you don't have to tell me that.
And you really won't tell Gloria I've left? She's totally gonna tell her. I know she will.
Are you joking? I've had enough of her for today. I don't want to talk to her about anything.
She's gonna mention it at some point. I know she's gonna mention it. I just know it. Sophia is a shit starter. I just know it.
Besides, she'll notice soon enough. She's not stupid.
Yeah, as soon as she wants us to, cook her dinner or something.
And when she notices, she'll be angry. I'll look forward to it. I just hope nothing bad happens to you. After all, no one will know where you are. Which means no one will ever come to help you if something happens.
Good. That's what I'm hoping for. You're terrible.
So?
I'm leaving now, and I will return. Hopefully I won't. Hopefully I can just, bounce this town forever. Meet some, decent guy. Just take me away. Alright. Not that that's how things are now, but back in the day, I think that's the best we could hope for, is we'd probably have to be dependent on a guy, which, thank goodness, that's changed. Alright, we can go, let's just go straight to town. I don't know what we'd do in the forest besides look at leaves, which I'm not in the mood for at the moment, so. Alright, town's here. Market day is clearly over. The streets are much emptier now. That's just fine with me. I've still got plenty of things I can do, like visit Tobias. Maybe I could also stop by the inn and see if the captain of the guard is there. Oh, yeah. Captain of the guard. But first I need to see if I can find Madame Guide's shop. She seemed to know a lot about Mother and I, so I'm curious to learn more. I don't have a clue where her shop is, though. I'll have to ask around. Alright, let's ask. Oh, this has to be her shop. I'm just guessing. Guess I didn't have to ask around. Well, here I am. It's the first time I'm here, but this place wasn't hard to find. It really stands out. Alright, look at these. There's death masks. You guys, if you've watched my Desperate Housewives playthrough, remember the death mask we found in that girl's home when we snuck in? She got it, she might have got it from here. Clearly death masks on the wall. Maybe there are other masks too. I don't know. Maybe this is a happy mask. It looks kind of happy. If can't see completely because of this flower, but okay. I don't see Madame Guide anywhere. Is she out? Just look at everything here. Skulls, candles? I don't even know what that is. I wonder if I should have come. I don't remember. I don't remember Madam Geed's voice. Like, I sort of remember it, but if I mess it up, I'm sorry. Don't touch anything! I'm just gonna change your voice. You surprised me. Oh, child, it's you. I mistook you for one of... Damn it. This is, alright. It's been a while, you guys. It's been a while since I did voices. Oh, child, it's you. I mistook you for one of those mindless townfolk. It's impossible to even leave for lunch without one of them coming in and breaking something. Then why do you do it? I have to eat sometime, right? I meant, why do you leave your store open? Doesn't it attract thieves? Oh my god. These people might be clumsy, but they won't take any risks if they don't have to. Yeah, I'm thinking if like you try to steal something from here, you're just gonna insta-die or like insta-turn into like a monkey or a frog. Something weird's gonna happen. Like, I can just look at Madam Geet's face paint and the death mask on the wall to know that. Especially when it involves stealing from a witch. But earlier you said you're not a witch. Did I? Well, what I am hardly matters. What matters is what people believe of me. It's most helpful. Yeah, I think I understand what you mean. Of course you understand. You're a bright girl just like your mother. I feel like our voices are kind of similar. One's just sort of like maybe a little more, I don't know. They're similar, whatever. I like Madam Geet. I don't want to give her a weird voice. That's what I want to talk to you about. You act like you knew Mother, but I don't remember you. I did know your mother, but not as well as you'd like. I know you too. How did you two meet? A few months before you were born, your mother had some health problems. She came to me for help. I wouldn't say we were close friends, but I learned many of her secrets. I see. Can you tell me what Mother was like? I only know of her from what Father told me. Oh, I have nothing but respect for her. She was a strong and clever woman who wouldn't settle for the boring life that was expected of her. She was ambitious, motivated, and she always knew how to get what she wanted. How strange. Father always spoke of her as if she was like an angel. Humble, caring, hopeless, romantic. How is that strange? Those aren't conflicting descriptions. Can't a woman be smart and independent and still want to be a good mother and wife? Yeah. She was also practical and brilliant at business. Better than your father, to be honest. Ooh, shots fired. Wow, I never knew. With everything Father said, she seemed more mythical than anything else. Truly, you know, you're rather similar to your mother. The two of you have the same spark. I wanted to like snap my fingers at the end of that, like, spark. Yeah, yeah. I am not good wife material. I'm not that independent. How do you know? Cinders is an independent woman who don't need no man. It might be true, but how would you know that? Even if you did know Mother, you hardly know anything about me. Well, you surely are a clever one. I'm sorry, whenever I have an opportunity to laugh. I was just like, what would a witch laugh like? I had to do it. It's true, I don't know you well, but I've observed you recently. You observed me? I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that, especially with all these like iCloud leaks. Well, allegedly iCloud leaks, like nudes everywhere on the internet. I'm not sure I'm comfortable with that, Madam Geed. I just saw your eyes move a little. I'm sorry, I just wanted to know how my friend's daughter was faring. And it was impossible to just go and visit you. Is that Carmosa's doing? Ah, Lady Carmosa, your father always was attracted to extraordinary women. He may have had a good heart, but he was a little disconnected from reality. Without your mother's guidance, he likely would have lost his title and fortune in no time. Carmosa also has the brains and ambition necessary to manage his estate. She's an excellent choice for his second wife and an incredible person. Agree with Madam Geed, beg to differ. You know, Carmosa's smart, but she a bitch. She's like evil. But I mean, I agree with her in one aspect, but like, I mean, I don't know. Let's beg to differ. I beg to differ. I could describe Carmosa in several ways, but incredible isn't one of them. You're not looking at the bigger picture. You might be justified in hating Carmosa, but you should still respect her. She couldn't get to where she is now by worrying about being liked. She knowingly put her family status before her own happiness. That's not an easy choice. Yeah, I know, but like, I hate when people are assholes. Like, why can't you be like super independent, crazy? I mean, I guess like some good business people like put that stuff out the door, but like once business is like, you know, she could still be nice to her daughter, stepdaughter and stuff. Like, it wouldn't have hurt anything. Don't try to make excuses for her actions. You can dress it up, but Carmosa is still a bad person. She's not doing anything for her family if all her daughters are miserable because of her. I appreciate that she's ambitious and independent, but she should do it without inspiring hate or hurting people. I suppose that's where we differ, child. You still live with such an outlook. Life is not a fairy tale, and you won't always be able to be so idealistic. Still, I suppose I can get... Oh, shit! You guys, like, I need more water or something. My tongue is like... Still, I suppose I can't stop you from aiming for the sort of life you want. You only live once, after all. YOLO, swag, Madame Guide, death mask, potions, girl. By the way, how are Carmosa's daughters? Are you getting along? They're, well, I was gonna say something, but that would be pretty strong language to use for this, so I'm gonna avoid saying that. They're not bad. They're the worst. I'd say they're between not bad and being the worst, honestly, but let's be dramatic. They're the worst. I hate them. They're evil. They're the worst. Don't even get me started. They're both just warped reflections of their mother. They try to be like her, but fall so short. They're cruel and cynical, but without any of the ambition or other qualities you admire Carmosa for. The worst part is they're doing nothing more than making themselves miserable for no reason. If we banded together, we'd be able to stand up under Carmosa's iron rule, but they push me away instead. It's their own fault that they're miserable, and they don't even see it. It seems that things are difficult for you. You're not very happy with your life these days, aren't you? You could say that. And what are you doing? Looking at these death masks? What do you mean? If you don't like your life, then you have to be the one to change it. Otherwise, anything you say is just whining. Oh shit, dropping that wisdom. I definitely want my life to change. Then what's your plan? I wait for my chance. I have to learn more. I have my ways. Like the guard. Do you know the Prince's Guard? I forgot what the title was, even though I just read it like 6 minutes ago, but you know, I think we might have something. No, I have to learn more. Alright. I don't really have a plan yet. Why not? Are you expecting things to just work themselves out? Of course not. It's just that I don't know enough to form a real plan. I don't want to act brashly. I get the feeling there's a lot more going on that I don't know about. Carmosa is acting strangely. If I could figure out what she's up to, maybe I could use that to my advantage. I'm also wondering if I could find a way to reclaim this estate from her somehow. I'm my father's only daughter, after all. There's almost always a way to bend the law to your will. It might not be very kind, though. Anyway, it doesn't seem you have a very clear idea of what you want yet. I promised your mother that I'd help you, and I will. But you yourself need to know what you want first. Well, I want to get the fuck out of Dodge. I want to get the hell out of here. Like, I'm not crazy, right? You know, in my situation, if that's what you need to know. Come see me once you're ready to move forward and we'll talk about your options. Did you really promise my mother you'd help me? Of course I did, girl. I have no reason to lie about that. You must get going now, though. Okay, wait, I have so many questions. I have a lot of work to do, I'm afraid. I can't afford any disturbances. I'm sure we'll have another chance to talk. I'll do my best to answer your questions then. You remind me so much of your mother, and I'm sure that you'll be fine. Thanks, bye. Peace. YOLO swag. Take care. She totally said YOLO. Madam Geet, you only live once. She knows what's up. I must admit, I don't know what to think about Madam Geet after we talked. I can't tell when she's being serious or sarcastic, if she's giving me advice or just mocking me or both. She seemed serious to me. She just seemed like she was dropping some wisdom, hoping we'll be a little more, you know what we want to do. And less like, oh my god, Carmosa this. Oh my god, those girls this. She wants us to know about us. Ourselves, whatever. And maybe I'm just not used to acts of selflessness, but I get suspicious when someone outright offers to help me with all my problems. Makes me wonder if they don't have some hidden agenda, especially if it's the town witch. Fair point, Cinders. Fair point. Looks like my mother was quite special to make such an interesting acquaintance. A witch, huh? Still, she seemed genuinely interested in helping me, and I can only be picky. Can I really be picky here? I won't be forgetting the conversation we just had anytime soon. That's for sure. Where should I go now? The guard. It's still fairly early. I could probably take my time today. I could go to have a little talk with Tobias. No, forget Tobias. Friend zone him. I'm just kidding. Oh no, poor Tobias. I wouldn't mind heading to the inn either. I'm sure it would be fun. I might even see the captain of the guard again. Yes. So where should I go next? Inn! It's nothing. I like Tobias. He's nice, but they do seem like friends. They really do. The inn it is then. Get it in at the inn. That's what we're hoping for. Alright. Is he here? Something smells delicious. I wonder what's cooking in the kitchen right now. Not like it matters. I don't have enough money to buy food anyway. Why am I even here? There's gotta be some drunk guy here. Or woman, for that matter. Someone who will buy us a fine young Cinders some dinner. I guess my real reason was coming to see the captain again. I was really hoping he'd be here. He's not here? He was such an intriguing man. I wish I could spend a little more time getting to know him. Ah, there he is, sitting in the same corner he sat in last time. Habit? Looks like he's leaving. Wait, is he coming towards me? Oh my god. Hyperventilate. What do we do? What do we say? Don't do something awkward, Cinders. Oh shit, now we gotta do his voice. I remember you. Your name's Cinders, correct? Yes, I'm surprised you recognized me. Well, you were on my mind. Would you care to join me for a drink? I changed his voice a bit. Oh my god, look, we're so like right next to each other. I'd be happy to. Hang on. You were thinking about me? Yes, you came to mind during a recent discussion I had with Prince. I'm like giving him the voice of the guy that was like creeping with Tobias with about Lady Carmosa. Oh, I still need to work on it. I know you guys will forgive me, so thanks. Oh, I'm flattered, I think. What were you talking about exactly? A candidate for wife, of course. Surely you've heard about the king's last wish. No, actually I haven't. According to the king's final wish, the prince cannot be crowned until he's found a wife for himself. So, the coronation is being postponed and every noble in the kingdom is trying to foist a daughter on him. It's been very tiring for him, as many of these women are groomed for looks alone. He was losing faith. So I told him that the world still holds many bright and intelligent women, and you're living proof. Well, I'm grateful for the compliment, but I'm not sure what else to say. My apologies. The drink is making me more direct than proper. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. These days, there's little to do fulfilling my duties, so I spend many hours here. I don't want to bore you with the small complaints of my life, and I apologize for being so curt with you the last time we met. I understand a lot happened, and it's no surprise that you weren't in the mood for discussion. Honestly, I should probably apologize for bothering you when you wanted to be left alone. It wasn't a bother. I found the discussion very interesting. Listen, I know you asked about the prince last time. Are you still interested in learning more? Oh, I'm interested in about you. But it is the prince. I'm interested in Pero, so I'm going for him. Prince is cool and all, but actually, hint hint, I was more interested in hearing about you. Me? I'm just a simple warrior. What's so interesting about me? Plenty of things. For starters, how did you become the captain of the guard? Did a light just shine on him? Did you? Wait, maybe it doesn't, whoever's talking. I'll have to pay attention. Well, if you really want to know, it runs in my family. My great-grandfather was a mere soldier, but he saved the king's life in battle and was rewarded. The family was granted a noble title and the position of king's personal guard. Since then, my family's heritage has been swordsmanship, I cannot talk today, and loyalty to the crown. So you were yeah, it looks like it is. There's light shining at her. So you were destined to have this position from the start. Yes, but I accepted it with great pride and joy. It's an honor to serve the kingdom. I'm changing the voice to that, it's easier. We will always remember that king was grateful and kind to the man who saved him. Didn't you ever think about doing something else with your life? Not once. Besides, it was not my decision to make. I don't want to be speaking out of turn, but that kind of sounds sad. You didn't have a choice? There's nothing sad about it. The men of my family have been honorable soldiers well then, soldiers for ages. Gee. That typo. I was raised on tales of my brave ancestors and trained in combat since I was a child. When I received my first sword and joined the palace guard, I was so proud. It was the best day of my life. I felt like I could finally stand among the heroes of my family. Do you still feel that way now? Not as much, but I don't blame my family or my path in life. The world is simply changing. There was a time when conflict meant a sword in the heart, but now it's a dagger in the back. These days, everything is poisonous words and false smiles. You can't tell friend from foe. Kingdoms are torn apart by whispers and false smiles now. There's no place for a man of the sword. All I have left is a corner in the inn and the occasional desperate lowlife kidnapping a few children. I'm not the heroic savior that my ancestors were. You are still needed. Perhaps you should settle down. Oh, hinting at something, Cinders. You are still needed. I think the parents of the child you rescued would disagree. You still saved his life. Sir, you didn't get to charge in a glorious battle, but that doesn't make you less of a hero. There's still a place in the world for brave men. Thank you for your kind words, but you think too much of me. I'm happy I could save the child's life, but I feel terrible that I had to kill those men. They were misguided and foolish, yes, but they couldn't even defend themselves. It may be selfish, but I miss the days of the king. Back then, I could cut down my enemies in battle. Are you saying you actually miss killing people all of the time? I'm saying I miss the days when men put their lives on the line for what they believed. The people I used to fight knew what they were up against when they opposed the king. The killing may have been brutal, but at least it was honorable. Didn't you ever feel bad about taking their lives? I'm only the sword. The king is the one who wields it. The burden of guilt is on him. It's my good fortune that I served a wise king who didn't enjoy bloodshed. That's enough such heavy subjects, though. I'd rather get to know you more, if you don't mind. Oh, well, we can get to know me. No. You look like a girl from the town, but I haven't seen you around. I don't live in the town, actually. I live in the house ruled by Lady Carmosa. Oh, forgive me. I didn't realize you were nobility. Your clothes give you the appearance of one of the town folk. I didn't know you were incognito. It's not a disguise. This is what I wear every day. After my father passed away, Carmosa took over. She treats me as one of the servants, but without any pay. I don't even have money to spend on clothing. I'm sorry to hear that. It's a shame your father chose Carmosa to take over the estate. He chose her? Isn't that what happened before he passed away? He should have left a will. The will would appoint the next head of the house. It's a shame he didn't choose you. I've never heard anything about his will. I don't think Father would willingly put me in this situation. That doesn't sound right at all. If Lady Carmosa wasn't appointed, she's breaking the law. I didn't realize that. Something about the situation kind of seems suspicious now. I hope you get it sorted out. I wish I could speak with you longer, but I must start my patrol. It was a pleasure talking with you. If you ever need anything, I'd be happy to help you. Thank you. I'll see you then. Take care of yourself. This is the first time I've heard of Father's will. I wonder why he never wrote one. Forget the will. Oh my god, that guy. No, I'm joking. Yeah, seriously, where's the will, huh, Carmosa? Unless he did write one. In that case, what happened to it? I'll have to investigate as soon as I get the chance. Well, there's no point in sitting here in the tavern alone. I don't want to attract the wrong company. Dun dun dun. Going to the inn was definitely worth it. It was nice to see Captain Pero again. He's such an interesting man. His persona is so rough and intimidating, and he carries himself like a man who's seen war. But he's also so straightforward and honest, almost naive, like a child raised on tales of knighthood. The fact that he still holds on to his ideals after all this is admirable. There's something pure about it. Unless he's brainwashed. It's getting late, but I think I still have a little bit of time before I have to go home. I guess we'll see Tobias now. I could visit Tobias or go to the lake and see what the weird dream or see what that weird dream tonight was about. We should probably visit Tobias. Like your mom. She blowing all the men in town.
Is it supposed to attack us or something?
That's why you don't know your daddy. Alright. Oh god. It's sad because it's true.